Hi everyone, it's Heidi Smith here from Flutter by Heidi. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the United Kingdom, and today I'm doing a bit more Boho Indigo, which is the new product medley that's in the annual catalogue, with this lovely vase and flower stamp set and coordinating dies that go with them, which cut out all the vases, and as well as that some lovely floral leaves, this kind of lovely cheese plant and stuff, kind of a fern, and a sort of a sprig. It also comes with coordinating paper as we get in our medleys, so lovely blue and very vanilla inspired colours. So as you can see here, 6x6 sheets, all of them double-sided, sort of geometric as well as floral images on all of them. I love this one. This is a particular favourite, and this is my other favourite. And these are kind of more geometric kind of images as well. And then you also get embossed very vanilla sheets, which are lovely. I haven't cut into those yet, along with gold foiled die cuts with flowers, and also gold foiled leaf accents, and I haven't cut into those either yet, or haven't used them. And then finally you get some ribbon, which of course I've put down to one side. Here we go, a lovely ribbon, a roll of each, and you get this one which has got almost like a velvet edge to it and sort of a grosgrain centre, and then this lovely ruffled gold which layers perfectly down the middle of that ribbon as well. I shall show that on another card. So lots of projects in this sort of series, a bit more of a kind of 4-from-1 stamp set, and then you finally get these little flowers in two sizes, a large and a small, and they've got like a little seed bead in the centre of it's almost like a mulberry paper or fabric flower. So today I'm just doing a simple fold back card, but one that I think looks absolutely stunning with this. And these cards always look effective and always go down well, because I just think it's a little bit different. But you know, if you're starting out with fun folds, this is a great one to start with. So let's get going. So you're going to need a piece of A4 cardstock cut in half on the length, so that you end up with a piece that's 21 by 14.5 centimetres, and then you're going to score it at at 3.5 and 10.5. So 3.5, and then at 10.5. So I did 3.5 on the right, 10.5 on the left here. And that's as simple as it comes in terms of the scoring. So that's our scoring done. I'm going to need to cut my designer series papers. I'm just using a single sheet, and I'm going to cut 3 pieces. I'm going to trim it down to 14.5 centimetres, because I'm using most of the sheet anyway, so I might as well do it, and it just takes a little scrap off. And I want a piece that is 6.5 centimetres for the left. I want a piece that is 3 centimetres for the middle, and then another piece that is 3 centimetres for the outer edge as well. So you're left with another strip. That's useful a little bit. Just pop that to one side, and there are our strips. You're also going to need to cut yourself 2 squares of card. This is 7 by 7 centimetres, slightly creased. I think I might get another piece of that. And this one is 6.5 by 6.5. Stuck my elbow in my card. Give it a nice crease. Oh, that'll be fine. Okay. Right. So, to create our card, let's start by folding it in half on that 10.5 score line, and then again fold with the score line to start off with, before you then fold it back like so. Okay, and you're not gluing that down, you're leaving that to create like a little zigzag fold. Then we're going to add our DSP. So there's only a border on the left and the right, not the top and the bottom on this. So we're going to add a piece to the left hand side. I've got a little bit of glue on there, I'm just going to rub that away. There we go, hopefully. So I'm just going to pop, I'm going to use the floral image to start off with, or the floral side I should say, and pop that on this piece here. And that's, I've almost pressed that down, not quite. Okay. Oh, I've got away with that. Because it's snail, I've managed to get away with it. There we go. Line that up properly. There we go. That's the beauty of using Tombow. If you use Tombow, you won't have that issue. Do the same with this piece on the outer edge. Obviously, if you've got a directional pattern that's got an upright and a down, if you're using one of those, then that's fine. But this one's lovely because it doesn't matter which way it goes. And then our central piece, and I'm just going to run my bone folder down the either side, both sides of that, just to kind of take away the edge where I cut it originally. And then pop that down the centre of your fold back panel. And then the reason I chose this is because this really then echoes this layer here. So I'm not doing any stamping onto my card layers this time. Now you could, if you wanted, actually, in fact, I might actually. No, I'll leave it this time because I've had my glue. But you could use the spray stamp sets. This one with the twigs and the leaves as the background if you wanted. But I'm actually just creating mine. So the image I'm using is this lovely vase image. So it's quite a solid one with the pattern cut into it. So the only thing I would recommend is that you ink it up well, and you use your stamping pierce mat as well for when you're stamping. Stamping pierce mat is a nice foam mat, and it just gives a bit of resistance so that when you're stamping an image, hopefully it's big enough, it gives a bit of cushioning, because usually with a cling stamp set you've already got a bit of foam on there. So just press it down, you can see that's just come out beautifully. When stamps are new, always a good idea to clean them first. Otherwise you can get little bits of sort of fuzz on it. And the chamois is great. Whatever you do, don't use baby wipes because they leave fibres on there. So if ever you've got a few fibres, just dust fibres even, give it a good clean with a chamois, and then you'll find it'll stamp much better. So usually tap 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 and you're fine. Down, just hold it very lightly, and there you go. That's actually, you can see the difference here where I've cleaned my stamp. I've got a much better image on this second one here. And then all you need to do is just grab the die that goes with that, pop it through your die cutting machine, and then you will end up with our lovely vase. Okay. And then I've done exactly the same with the flowers, so I've stamped those and die cut them as well. And they just sort of gather around the dies just hug the outside of that image, giving that nice little white border. So if you come in with your diamond, and I'm just going to use some of our Stampin' Dimensionals to pop that up so that we've got a little gap behind. Because what I might do with this one is pop a few of the little florally image bits in as well. So if I put one in each corner here, I've got space to kind of poke my foliage down as well. So I'm just taking the backings off those dimensionals, and dimensionals do just that. So I'm just popping that at the bottom there, and I've actually die cut a couple of sprigs. And when you die cut these, you will see, I don't know whether it'll show up, but just ordinary die cutting, and there's actually got some embossing on there as well. That shows it a little bit better. Maybe not. I'll have to do some different lighting to show that. But anyway, it creates a couple of sprigs. So with those sprigs, if you just take a little bit of wet glue and pop it on the bottom end of both of those, you can then pop those down. It's almost as if it's it's flower arranging pop those down through the back, just like so. And then we can add the dimensionals to the back of our flower sprays. And I'm going to pop my side ones on first. I'll just put those on either side. And you can see I'm kind of tucking one behind, one in front, just to kind of, as you would with flowers, you say, just like flower arranging. Some would be behind, sort of hidden around the vase. There we go. Pop those ones like so. And then my final ones I can just pop on the top there. And again, where it's overlapping, you're not going to need a dimensional. There we go. And all that remains to do, and this is where it's such an easy card, is to pop some glue down the centre. Again, don't put your glue on your card panel. Just pop it, just draw a nice circle in the middle there, and that will be plenty to hold that in place. So just line it up, eyeball either side here, just move it across slightly. And there we have a pretty fold-back card using the lovely Boho medley. There are so many things I can do. I'm focusing on Night of Navy and Very Vanilla at the moment. I'm going to start playing some other colours soon too. So do subscribe to my channel so you get told when I post my videos. And if you'd like to purchase any of the products you've seen today, pop along to my blog, flutterbyheidi.co.uk, and you can follow the links to make your purchase. I'd love to have you as a customer so that I can send you a thank you gift. Thank you for watching. Come back and see me soon. Bye!